sharing a casual summer capsule wardrobe today. Hi ladies, it's Erin and welcome back to my channel. I just want to dive right in today and get to it because I'm really excited about this video. Capsule wardrobe, by the way, I looked up the definition. According to Wikipedia, a capsule wardrobe is a collection of a few essential items of clothing that don't go out of fashion. And that's where they really cap off the definition. I would extend that definition to say they don't go out of fashion or they don't go out of style, and also they seamlessly integrate together, meaning all of the pieces mix and match beautifully together. A capsule wardrobe is a fancy way or another way of saying wardrobe basics, which is something I always talk about. And if you guys haven't already gotten those wardrobe basics checklists that help you to build that great wardrobe foundation, I do give those out for free. All you have to do is subscribe to my newsletter, and there's always a link below in the description box to subscribe. Those basics are those essential pieces, timeless pieces that work together and they don't go out of style. If you want to really have a fail-safe wardrobe, an easy wardrobe, a simple wardrobe, a chic and sophisticated wardrobe, a classic wardrobe, and you just want to take the guesswork out of it, it's almost like a Granimal. Like, remember the old Granimals from Walmart? The capsule wardrobe is almost like that. You don't have to worry about whether this goes with this. Like, it all works together. So I want to share with you 20 pieces that I picked up that I think are great basics or elevated basics, and then show you some outfit combinations with those basics. I'm not going to talk through each individual look because they're not dramatically different. You know, that's not the point of a capsule wardrobe. The point is that they're all different, but maybe it's just like different shoes or a different shirt or a jacket with the top instead of just the top. There are minor modifications to create fresh new looks, and that is the essence of the capsule wardrobe. And one last thing I just wanted to mention, huge thank you to Nordstrom for sponsoring this video. I am extremely excited to partner with them. Also, I will be covering the Nordstrom anniversary sale from start to finish, early access, public access, the whole thing. I already have a blog post up with all the dates you need to know. I will cover the catalog. I'll be all over it. Rest assured that if you want to be on top of that sale, you can pop over to the website or here on YouTube. I got you covered. Let's get started, shall we? First, I want to walk through the 20 pieces that I picked, and then I'm going to show you the looks. So the 20 pieces are actually right behind me on the rack, and I'm going to walk through them. The first is the Madewell white t-shirt. A white t-shirt, definitely a key basic. Second is an ivory camisole. Doesn't have to be ivory, could be bright white. Third is a white blouse, could be long or short or 3/4 sleeve. Fourth is chambray top. I'm actually wearing that top right now. The fifth is a sequin tank. I wanted to add one sparkly kind of fun piece for date night. Sixth is a black top, and this black top is sleeveless, but you can go short sleeve or 3/4 sleeve or long sleeve. Seventh, we have a white moto jacket that's not leather. It's actually a cotton fabric, so it's very lightweight and it's very edgy. I like this jacket a lot. Eight, we have white shorts. These shorts are by J. Crew. They are a 4-inch inseam. They are definitely not scandalously short. 9 is a gray jogger. These are a silky jogger. 10 are some light high-rise cropped flared leg jeans. This is not a tried and true basic, so if you're going for basic, maybe you would do a different silhouette than this, but I wanted to give you one pair of jeans that's actually what I would say is on the cutting edge in the jean department. Right now, the sort of freshest jeans, if you will, are the high-rise wide leg cropped jeans, traditionally in some sort of either light to medium blue shade. So if you're like, I have all the basic jeans and I want to add something a little bit more modern and fresh, then this is the jean silhouette you want to go with. 11 is a pair of dark wash skinny jeans. Those are an absolute essential. 12 is a python midi skirt. I love a midi length skirt to give you some extra coverage to cover those knees, but the skirt is very lightweight and breathable and great for summer, great if you don't want to wear shorts. 13 is a black tank dress. I'm a huge fan of black tank dresses. You're gonna have to strategically select your black dress based on your body type and what fits and flatters your body the best. It may not be a super fitted dress. It may be something that's a little bit fitted on the top and then more of an A-line on the bottom. You have to really determine that based on what your body type is. 14 is a polka dot wrap dress, and I'm really a sucker for all of the brown tones right now, and I really love them for summer. I think it's a really beautiful, flattering, versatile color to have. It looks like almost like caramel. It's that sort of color. It's just really rich and beautiful, kind of like this watch. And I love that combination of the caramel and the ivory. The polka dot wrap dress is something you could wear to church, you could wear it to a party, you could wear it to a day wedding, you could wear it to work. It has a lot of versatility. Next, I want to talk about the shoes. Number 15 are a pair of Sam Edelman sandals with some crystals on them to give them a little extra flair. 16 are some wedge sandals by Treasure and Bond. These sandals are a universal blogger bestseller, and I have them in 2 colors, and I love them, and I've had them for a couple of years, and I wear them everywhere because they are so insanely comfortable and easy to walk in if you don't mind heels. 17 are some beige flats. They have perforations, so they're breathable. These flats are really chic and lovely. I absolutely adore having a pair of flats for summer that's breathable and light, but also closed toe, because you don't always want to show off your toes. Like, what if your toes are looking bad? What if you forgot to paint your nails? Or what if they're all chipped up and not looking good? It's nice to have that option for the summer season. 18 is a pair of white mules. These are by Something Navy. Again, they have slats across the top of the foot, so they're very breathable. This one does have a bit of a pointier heel, so it's not going to be quite as comfortable as a pair of mules that maybe had a chunkier heel. So that's something to consider. You don't have to get this exact pair of shoes, but just something that's in a neutral color tone, that's a little bit dressier, that you could wear to work, to church, for date night, for dinners out. You need to have something on the dressier side. 19 is a white sweater. I feel like you have to have a really pretty white summer sweater. I always look for one that is mesh or crochet or has some texture to it, and also is very breathable because I don't want to get hot. For me here in Colorado, I mean, let's be real, I can wear a puffer during the summertime. But for those of you in hotter climates, you're definitely going to want to look for a summer weight sweater that is very breathable and lightweight, because you don't want to get hot. So that's where you would pull that out for the restaurants when it's really chilly and it's over air conditioned. You would pull it out if it happens to get chilly at night, or maybe you go on a beach trip and you got a sunburn that day and you just got to chill in the air at night. You know, it's nice to have a summer sweater. The last piece, the 20th piece, is the Chloe NILE bag, which I have featured a bunch on my channel, and I bought it a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I can't remember. And it's an awesome bag. It's really versatile and neutral. You can carry it like a clutch using the bracelet hardware, or you can carry it like a crossbody or shoulder bag with the crossbody strap. It's a very neutral, versatile color in an ivory tone. It goes with everything, and it also travels beautifully. So I do travel with this bag quite a bit. The idea of, again, the capsule wardrobe is that everything works together seamlessly. Everything is pretty classic and timeless, so it's not going to go out of fashion, although there are admittedly a couple pieces in here that are a little bit on the trendy side. And then you don't have to worry about what to wear with what. You know, like, everything kind of works together. And notice that the color story here all works together. It's a very similar color story. You can see behind me, it's like whites and light colors and browns, and they're all neutral, versatile, light, flattering colors. In the fall, winter, you can go with the black and the grays as your basics. In the summertime, I really like to lighten things up and go more with whites and ivories and blush tones and light blues and taupes and beige, all of these beautiful, neutral, versatile colors that literally lighten up your wardrobe. Those are the things to consider when you are selecting those basic pieces that you need for your summer capsule wardrobe. This is not a wardrobe tailored for somebody who works in an office. This is really a casual summer wardrobe, so that's something to think about. I will put links to all of the pieces that I'm featuring, all 20 of the pieces that I'm featuring, in the description box below. It's not going to be according to outfit because there's just too many. It's going to be according to piece. If there's anything that's really pricey, I will put an option for less. And again, if you have these pieces in your closet, you can just kind of go through and go check, 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 check. But be sure to get that wardrobe basics checklist so you can do that as well and make sure that you have your wardrobe basics covered. Before I dive into the looks, just a couple of places where I think you should invest a little bit more money is one is your handbag. I do think that's an area where if you're gonna save and budget for one bigger ticket item, it would be the handbag. Another is the jacket. So in my case, I have a very affordable option from Blank NYC, but here's where you could elevate and do something that's real leather, that's quite beautiful and quite luxe, and that's where you can invest the money. The rest of the stuff, you want to get nice pieces, but you don't have to break the bank with those pieces. You don't have to budget and go for like the higher end piece. You can find some really great basics for reasonable amounts of money, and you'll see that below in the description box. The prices are not crazy. If you have any questions at all about the specific looks, be sure to comment below and I will try to answer your questions as quickly as possible. But again, these are not looks that are reinventing the wheel. I am just taking these 20 pieces and I'm mixing and matching them in a new way simply by either swapping out a shoe, adding an accessory, adding a third layer. You know, those are the ways I can make the outfits different and fresh without a lot of effort. It's very simple. And that's how you can really stretch all of these pieces and create many, many, many limitless looks with those pieces. The other thing I wanted to mention is that once you have this capsule wardrobe or your wardrobe basics covered, then you can add some other fun things. Like if you need a couple more dresses, or you want a couple more blouses that are exciting, or you just want to have one pair of really sexy pumps, or you want to add a few more accessories, you can do that. These are just some of those core basics. I didn't get into swimsuits and cover-ups, but I do think that for summer you need to have one swimsuit and one cover-up. I would recommend a shirt dress cover-up. I will put a link to one below. And also I would recommend a suit that's incredibly flattering for your body. I found an amazing suit. It's a one-piece that I wanted to share with you guys. It's by Becca. I've featured it on the blog. I featured it on Instagram, and I will put a link to that in the description box below. Here are the looks. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Everything's gonna be in the description box by time code, so if you wanna look something up, you can, but just see what you have in your closet, shop your own closet. Make sure you subscribe to the newsletter so you do get the wardrobe basics checklist for summer. Also, just wanted to say a huge thank you to Nordstrom for sponsoring this video. I'm always just thrilled and incredibly excited to partner with Nordstrom, one of my favorite retailers. By the way, I will be all over the Nordstrom anniversary sale, just like I am every year. If you're a regular viewer, you know I cover that soup to nuts. I cover it start to finish. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed to my channel that you subscribe to my channel. For updates, you may want to follow me on Instagram at Busbee Style there. I will keep you guys posted on the sale, but just be prepared. It is starting on July 12th. That's when early access begins, and then it opens to the public July 19th. I hope you guys enjoyed the capsule wardrobe. Don't forget to leave comments if you have questions, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.